dear children, today's topic is muscular tissues. Now, what do you mean by muscular tissues? All the muscles which are present in the body of an animal are made up of muscular tissues or muscle tissues. Now, muscular tissues has an unique ability to contract. Muscle in an animal plays a very important role that include the movement of limbs, flow of air through the respiratory tract, passage of food through the alimentary canal, and so on. Now, the tissues which are present in the muscles are long and narrow, and they are typically arranged in a parallel manner, and they contract in a definite direction and that cause movement. Now, the muscle proteins that are present in the muscles help in the movement, that is rhythmic contraction and relaxation. So there are two basic proteins in the myofibrils. Myofibrils are the contractile element of the muscle fibers. Now the two proteins are actin and myosin. Next topic is about the general functions of muscular tissues. Here I am going to tell you about any 5 general functions. First function, muscle helps in the movement of the limbs and cause locomotion. Muscular tissues support the bones and other organs of the body. Thirdly, muscles cause movement in internal organ like peristalsis of the alimentary canal. Fourth function, muscles help in facial expressions. Even muscle also help in the delivery of baby by contraction of uterine muscles. So, types of muscular tissues. There are 3 basic types of muscular tissues, namely the striated muscles, which are also known as voluntary muscles or striped muscles. Secondly, unstriated muscles, which are also known as smooth muscles. And third muscle is cardiac muscles. Now, let me describe the 3 muscles one by one. So, the first type of muscular tissue is striated muscular tissue or striped muscular tissue or skeletal muscular tissue or voluntary muscles. Now, why they are named as striated muscles? Because of their alternate light and dark bands which are formed due to the arrangement of the actin and myosin protein in the alternate fashion that gives the appearance of light and dark band alternatively. Now, it is also called the skeletal muscle because they are located on our skeletal system. These are the long bones, and these are also known as voluntary muscles because they function as voluntary activities of the body. So they regulate the voluntary activities of the body, so they are called voluntary muscles. Now, the locations of these muscles. These muscles are located in our limbs, the body walls, in our upper part of the esophagus, pharynx, tongue, diaphragm, etc. Now, what is the function of these muscles? These muscles are attached to the bones and hence help in movement of body parts and locomotion. These also help in the voluntary activity like breathing, blinking of eyes, food gathering, food breaking, and swallowing. The second type of muscular tissue is the unstriated muscles, which are also known as smooth muscle or visceral involuntary muscles. Now, these are called smooth muscles because they look smooth, that is without any striations. Now, this type of muscles fiber do not have definite surrounding membrane, that is the sarcolemma. Now, smooth muscles are called involuntary muscles because they are not under our control or will. These are under the control of our autonomic nervous system that you will read in class 10. Now, smooth muscles are slow in contraction, but they can remain contracted for a long time without taking any rest. Now, the occurrence of these muscular tissues. They are mostly found in the walls of the hollow visceral organs like the ducts of glands, urogenital duct, stomach, intestine, blood vessels, lungs, and urinary bladder. They are also found in the iris of the eye, ureter, and the dermis of the skin. Now, what are the functions of these unstriated muscle or smooth muscle? They help in the contraction of the inner organs like the stomach. They help in peristaltic movement. They also help in the various type of movement of the gastrointestinal tract and even in the male genital tract. This type of muscles, they contract throughout the organ to produce extrusive movement of uterus, gallbladder and as well as urinary bladder. The third type of muscle is the cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscles are short, cylindrical and nearly 100 micrometer in length. Now the cells of these muscular tissues they show faint cross striations which are known as intercalated disc due to the contractile and longitudinal myofibril. Now this intercalated disc act as impulse booster. Now the space between the muscle fiber is filled with loose connective tissue that are richly supplied with blood capillaries. Now cardiac muscles, they come under the category of involuntary muscles as we cannot control the activity of our heart, but they look as straightened muscle because of the slight striations which are present structurally. So they look like straightened muscle and functions like unstraightened muscle. Now the locations, they are found generally in the heart, the pulmonary vein and superior vena cava. The functions of these muscles are they work continuously and tirelessly till the end of the life of an organism. They contract rapidly and rhythmically. So contraction and relaxation of this cardiac muscle, they cause pumping of the blood in the various parts of the body. So my dear children, hope you understood the topic of the types of muscular tissues in the vertebrates or human body. Now these three type of muscular tissues, their locations and functions. So if you have liked the video, do share it with your friends and do comment me if you have any queries, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.